Hey, hey.
Hey.
We're like, hey, hey, everybody, let's turn on this music. There you go. Hopefully it's enough. You can hear it, not hear it, whatever. Let me know if the music's too loud. Let's go. Oh, can't do that. No. Wonder if Miss Ebony's gonna make it. She's been sick. I think she's been battling the flu. So let's go ahead and fill that in. Doodly-doodly-doo. Ty ever make it back?
Yeah, he's downstairs doing dishes.
Alright. Smoke just like that. I love you. You okay? You feeling any better? Like, did you take anything?
No, I need to take ibuprofen.
Would you like me to go get you some ibuprofen?
No.
Because I don't have any in my pocket. They're upstairs. Well, I mean, they're upstairs in my going out pants. I don't have any here. I might need to bring that out a little bit. You really don't like that. Don't. I think we just need to kind of do plumes. Whoops. Here might be fine, but so perfect. Smoke wouldn't do that. Yeah, it's coming together. Come back over here. You playing a game or are you reading?
Neither.
Neither. What you doing?
That.
I'm like, what? Oh. Oh. Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Nothing much. It's super quiet today.
Yeah, it's like Quiet Wednesday.
I know.
Nobody's happy it's Monday.
I guess everybody's sick. The
The
eclipse took everyone out. In that case, I'll drink my tea.
How was your break?
J-Man,
Good.
what are we doing today? We're finishing the last page of the graphic novel. That's what we're doing today. Are you playing Risk again?
You look tired.
Yeah,
Baby got you sick too?
probably.
Something.
Or are you actually sick because your daddy made you drive all the way to the school?
No, I just had a stomach ache today. I'm just that tired. That was good. I thought I would be more scared then. But I was doing well.
to wait.
I was still scared. I moved it out. You haven't been on my Instagram, Daddy.
I have.
No, why? What's on your
He's
Insta?
got car crash screen.
I got all the crazy drivers who drive like 149 miles an hour down the road. Oh, there's this one that keeps popping up. This guy's like super speeding down the street and then he tries to drift. And his car gets flung off. Like he tries to drift, like really cool. But you know, like the metal things where you're supposed to stop. He's going too fast when he drifts, so he busts through it, and so it's like flings his car, like he's like spinning, but it's an edge, like it's a ledge. So he's flying over this ledge, spinning in circles because he thought it would be so cool to drive, like super speed down the street and try and drift over a ledge.
Oh.
I'm like, that's terrible.
Well, then I'm glad I didn't show you that one. I showed your mom with the truck.
I don't know if I showed it to you. Did you see that one where something happens to the truck tire pops? He gets something, I don't know. But somehow it's like a huge moving truck. It ends up in the roof of somebody's house.
You showed me the picture of it.
That's crazy. Could you imagine having to explain that to your insurance company? So I was sitting in my living room and now there's like a truck in my room.
No, that is not for you to explain. That would be for them. You know what I mean? Like, they're not gonna be like, okay, so
Could you imagine calling them?
yeah.
So there's a truck in my room, but not only like a note, like I mean like a huge,
Like a 16 wheeler is in my living room right now.
Where's my roof? I don't really know what to do.
Can you guys get someone to come out and assess the damages?
You know if you're the license test you drive on the course or if you drive on the road. I didn't know.
I just like I said, I just don't know for here. I don't know, because I know like when I took it, it was on a course. They had it mapped out, which was really sad that people are still failing left and right, and just not stopping. You don't stop at the stop sign, insta fail, right? And so many people would just be like, it's like,
I did a lot of my English today.
good.
So tomorrow I can read those 2 essays that I have to read and I'll be like, this was a really good essay because, or I didn't like this essay because.
So you're gonna say you didn't like this essay? I didn't like this.
Usually it's okay. Usually it's fine. Like usually I'll start with this like really well written and they did all the good points and stuff, but personally I didn't like it because it was boring and the use of academic vocabulary made it very hard to comprehend. Because that's been something I say all the time. I'm like, I really like people, smart people who say smart things in general, like vocabulary, so everyone can understand it.
Right.
Because I don't know, like, I get it's different if, you know, this was a research study and it's for your boss, who's gonna know these words because they're your boss and this is their job. But if you're just trying to say, like, you know, maybe we shouldn't blow people up, that's not very nice, but then you decide to use, like, super vocabulary and then post it to the public, like, for me, it always just gives, I need to feel smart. Like, I need to know more than you know.
Yeah.
A little pretentious.
It's fair.
So I always do that. And it's funny because sometimes people will like point it out and be like, oh, I noticed this. And it's kind of weird because, you know, you'd think if they're doing this, they would talk about it. I think this is like the Adichie one, A Danger of a Single Story. I'm like, I think the fact that she used standard English was brilliant because she's trying to tell you that using bias and looking at things from one perspective is bad, but if she were to use this super, I'm distinguished and I knew and I went to school, it wouldn't reach everyone. It would only reach some people. So it would still leave that only a certain few of people get to see this side of the story, which goes against what she's saying. So like, it works out in her favor that she's doing this.
You're so smart.
That's so smart. It's really because I have a small vocabulary and have zero interest in expanding it more. I have Google, I'll figure it out.
You speak 3 languages. What do you mean a small vocabulary?
I speak
lies. You speak too
Cap.
well.
I speak one well.
You speak too well.
I speak the other one sometimes understandably.
Well, you spoke it better than that German teacher who came over to Germany and
being hyperbolic. There's no way he got a job.
well, he didn't get a job.
I thought he did.
No, he was a college student and he had to do his internship. And so with the internship, he came over to Germany to the military base to get experience and hopefully teach German. And he rolled up to German. We were in German 4. It wasn't even AP German still, but it was. I mean, it was upper level German. We were reading Goethe in German, and he was like,
It's so different from my German class. We barely read anything.
"Let me tell you that Goethe is not fun to read.
I don't know what that is.
He's a poet.
I do.
He wrote academic, and it was just like, oh, this is rough." Because even proper German didn't speak that way. It was like, oh, this is hard.
I was like, what are you talking about? Why do you say 3 languages?
Spanish, German, English.
I don't even know how past tense works in Spanish. Or present, or I know how present tense works. I don't know how future tense works at all. Such a nerd. You could wake up tomorrow and be completely fluent in one language. What language would you pick tomorrow?
Good. A lot. But my arm is
When do you think that happened?
I think someone frogged him in his sleep. It's all bruised. You see it?
Nope, that way.
Move your head out of the way.
You're right there. Okay, yeah.
You want to put an ice pack on it?
Or take a hot shower.
Yep.
Yeah, take a hot shower.
Take a hot shower, then put an ice pack on it.
Yeah, loosen up your muscles and just smell nice and good.
You're so weird for what there. Yeah, I don't care. So.
Ah.
What?
You're the one in pain.
Arabic?
Only if I
or
move it down too
Cantonese?
far. Good night, stream.
One because they are such.
Yep.
They are languages of finance. Like as we move forward, they have enough speakers and they control enough of the world economy that they'll be useful. Russian, just because it sounds
It's like, oh yeah, it does.
German, so I could pretend like I don't know it and still just listen in to all the mean things that certain people say.
Yeah, a lot of Germans have a lot of things to say.
I was telling to brush up on my German so I can eavesdrop on our trip. But not talk German to Oma. She doesn't know I'm eavesdropping.
How'd you know exactly what I was talking about?
Yeah. I have to like look up some virus content. I did not understand virus. Like when Daddy speaks it to me.
Yeah, when I speak it to I don't speak Bayerisch to you.
Yeah, but you do sometimes. You did one time.
Oh, yeah.
Because you keep going. You're like, oh, I'm not gonna speak fancy German. I'll speak Bayerisch, and then you keep going back to fancy German.
Because I know you can't,
Because I can't
you don't understand it yet.
Yeah.
And at that point, you were still struggling with just, as you call it, fancy German. So it's like, we need to make sure that you can kind of understand. That's another thing. How dare you? High German. What are you trying to say? The rest of German's not up to snuff.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. If you could wake up tomorrow,
Japanese.
why?
It's I mean a lot of businesses are in Japanese or Mandarin. If I was able to do a lot more business in what I'm looking to do, I'd want to learn Mandarin because they do all the manufacturing and stuff. So getting a toy line would be easy because I'd be able to speak it. I wouldn't have to hope that whoever is translating for me isn't, not caring and they get some kind of deal. Like, oh, we hose this American, I'll give you X amount of money. Japanese solely because I think it's cool. Be able to watch anime, from the source.
You wouldn't have to worry about dubs or subs.
Yep.
I keep seeing people, like, they say, because people have, like, a lot of hate learning languages, like textbooks then.
Mm-hmm.
So they say, obviously, start that way, because if you just go in, you're not going to know much, but watching animes for
Well, the thing is that it's just like any other thing. So what you do is if you were to watch a movie and you had a movie that you loved and you knew it, like, back and front, even if it's not like I know every single word, but you know
yeah, but, like, you
everything.
know what happens.
That's the movies that you're supposed to go watch in a different language, because you'll know what's going on, so then it kind of compares those together.
I'll be right back.
But if you're just like, oh, I picked up whatever, you're like, I don't know what's going on.
I just keep seeing, like, when you're starting, like, if you really want to learn by watching stuff, just start with, like, the kid shows. Like, don't start with,
That's fair.
I'm gonna watch One Piece.
That's fair, but you still got to know, doing a kid show, you still need to know what the heck's being said.
Yeah, and that's why they say, like,
And Skip, you are absolutely right. Today is super quiet. On the final day, this is the day where I'm finishing up this smoke, and then it's on to coloring, and it's gonna be done. Like, today is the day. I even made a post about it on Facebook and on Instagram that today was gonna be the day that we finish the graphic novel. And what do we have? Nada. Like, barely anyone wanted to come. They're like, nah. So thank you for being here.
should I skip my question?
Skip, there's a question going on in the house, which is, if you could wake up tomorrow being fluent in any language, what would it be and why? In my defense for yesterday, Cody Rhodes was finishing his story too. Yeah, which I still thought was poop-tastic. I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. The fact that he won was kind of predictable, right? Like, we knew he was going to win with all the build-up, with all him getting his butt kicked and all that stuff. We knew he was going to win in some way, shape, or form. But my thing is if you had the stipulation to where any rules that you wanted, it was your rules, right? Why did you just have a no DQ match? Like, in all honesty, if I had a Ninja Empire rules, right? Like, I won that, and I would do Ninja Empire rules, I would have my entire group there the minute they ring the bell. And we would just beat you up and beat you up and beat you up. I would pin you. If you kicked out, I'd beat you up. And then I'd pin you. And if you got out, I'd literally have people holding your arms and legs while I pinned you. Like, there was no way you would win. But it was just bad storytelling. And therefore, I was not happy. I was not happy. Huh?
It was just funny. I'm like, what is he doing?
So, Skip said Spanish. Because it's the second most popular language in the U.S.
Yeah,
And then
that's my take too.
J-Man said Japanese. That's all.
If I was picking based on living in the United States, I would not choose Spanish. I would choose Korean or Vietnamese.
I'm gonna lie, I thought there'd be more bloodline rules. I know, but there were no bloodline rules. It was just no rules. And that's a no DQ match, which we had in other matches.
Because I think once I had that language, because it's so similar to a bunch, like, once any language would help, and I just know that I'd be able to use Spanish all the time. How many Korean speaker I know? He's Korean, right? Yeah, I don't want, like, I know for sure. I'm sure there's people in school that speak
Also
Korean.
Hebrew.
Hebrew.
So still Arabic and Hebrew, even though in the States.
I was like, do you speak English? No. I'm like, okay.
Speak
They
it.
just know
No.
their prayers.
Pretty much. I don't know what sounds like. I'm so sad. Literally, guess what? Duolingo has Klingon, but not Afrikaans.
You said wait. Duolingo will teach you Klingon?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I was so sad. 'cause I
Both
was
of you also matter of fact. Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't they?
And it's just that's something they've had for a while. Like, it's like, we even teach Klingon.
That's hilarious. That's
Yeah, it's
awesome.
kinda funny.
To be fair, I do like that the counter to the final boss was post-game extra boss. Made no sense. Yeah.
That's what I went upstairs for, is to get fire from.
I don't know. The Undertaker showing up randomly it just made no sense.
And then
There's
you and the things.
so much that made no sense when it happened. John Cena coming out made sense. The Undertaker coming out made 0 sense. Nah.
Too, right?
It's hair.
And then they're like, no, you have to marry a girl with curly hair. I'm like, you realize I
Taker's
have
the
curly
head
hair,
of a
right?
wrestling court.
Like they could get it from me, right? They're like, oh yeah, I forgot that.
I mean, I guess. That would make sense, sort of.
Poor Emily, she's gonna be so disappointed when she finds out you don't even want kids.
It was the first time I heard Paul West's name said out loud.
I want you to bring your kids over. I'm gonna let them do lots of wild and ridiculous things. I'm gonna send them home.
Because I like curly hair, but it's a lot of work.
It's so much work.
Especially if your kids want like blonde hair, you know.
Abigail.
I don't. So with Roman Reigns, I still don't think he should have lost, but I understand that Cody was probably their best bet at this point. With Seth Rollins, sure, he could have lost to Drew McIntyre, not a problem. I get that, 100% made sense. But Gunther should never have lost to Sami Zayn.
You
Yeah.
did warn me
If-
about how they're really bad, though.
If he fought Chad Gable
Very interesting.
and lost,
Quality of the photo is
I
there,
could see
but the
that,
appeal of the photo
right?
is
Like,
not.
cause he already fought him. He fought Chad Gable before and gave him a really good match. I would be okay with that, but not Sami Zayn. I'm sorry, not Sami. Zero reason whatsoever for him to have won,
Picture, you know.
in my opinion.
Yeah, you mean like me yawning? That's baby's favorite.
Wait, you got caught
Because you
yawning?
don't look like you're yawning. You look appalled. You look like
I
someone
know, baby
just
says
did
it looks like I'm
absolute
screaming.
Most horrible, most awful thing you've ever heard in the entirety of the humanity, and it's just.
So what you're saying is your daddy had just told me on Easter morning on National Trans Visibility Day that he plans on voting for Trump in November, and that's the face I made.
Yeah, no, I think there was some great storytelling in the Gunther match. I just don't. I think there's so many. Like Damian Priest should have went up against Gunther. I would have been okay with that, right? Like we were like, all right, cool. I would have been okay with that. Like I would have been okay with Drew McIntyre going up against Gunther, but Sami Zayn he's not him. It's just.
Also, Farron says that they would like to come with us, so I figured they would, but you know, it's better to ask. You're gonna go through
Oh yeah. Oh, once he started tormenting the family, you knew he was gonna lose. It's pretty much any time they torment the family, that's when you can pretty much expect the person to lose. Like, oh, you're losing tonight, aren't you? Okay.
Yeah. Picture of me in the next world or something. With like Mr.
Does Farron only like to hang out with androgynous people?
No. It's like androgynous with I don't really like
You Mama Rhodes would bell
Well,
would
at
be
least
Cody
she has
with.
his brother in sock hole in the corner.
Yep.
So,
Yep. I think he would be a great tag team person. He'd probably be a great US champ. You know? Everyone lost their belt except Logan Paul. What's up with that? Oh, and Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley didn't lose hers.
which one's Rhea Ripley?
She's the goth woman. The really big one.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
That's what I thought it was. What do you think of that people photography? I just like to go now.
Alright, there we go. Everything is there.
Hey, another dog.
I love that. Almost got it all filled in. All the ink's on one, especially with betraying Kevin first. Yeah.
Don't want to make her upset, but this is Cat's ear, not your mine.
I mean, that's true. It's true, but
Wait, so are all of these
he's a massive tool in real life. Yeah,
are they all
Yeah.
here?
that's the problem.
they-
He's
they look the
so
same,
good
but when
at
I
the
look at
character
it
that he
here,
plays,
it's not so good.
so good at it,
Flowers are wrong.
and it's
But
just
not
it's
Daniel.
that awful. You know what I mean? Like that's the problem. It's like, oh, if you just weren't that awful.
Oh no, when I was related to me.
Could have been so pretty. Farron, you have to pay
I thought
attention.
it was kind of cool, man.
It is, but what she probably wanted was to catch the color and the texture of the flowers.
I thought it was space.
Oh, she went to the Botanical Garden on this.
This baby Vince McMahon. Oh, because Dominic Mysterio just got married. His dad was there, right? Like they're cool in real life. Even his dad was the one who told him to go heel.
As soon as you said I don't want to go there with you, they're like, oh, let's talk about that.
So
Or at least some photos like there.
just really good, like really good storytelling. And Dominic is such a good heel. Like everybody hates his guts.
For Pesach, and it tells the story of the Exodus from Egypt. It tells the story of being in bondage and the let my people go and the F off and
And I wonder if KSI is fed up about getting like choke slammed and you know, constantly put through tables and stuff. Like he constantly shows up just to get his butt kicked.
You've never been more my child than you were in that sentence.
And I was like, uh-oh.
Slow pitches are the best initial learning, which is not really unusual since how really hard to get bad pitches. This is just outside.
Okay. Some of the regular thing that did their frost, not rain. One picture of when I was like, it's not a great picture, I just like it. When I was walking home from theater, and it was raining, and it was dark out. So like all the lights reflected on the road.
It was KSI? I thought it was KSI.
Extra one.
The pictures of you.
When you can't see my face, Karen doesn't see too bad.
And Farron wants to be a photographer?
Not really.
Aaron wants to be a Catwoman.
Me too.
Me too. But according to TikTok, actually, you can upload this here. Let's see if I can find it.
It was someone else named. Oh. Oh. Okay. What the heck is that?
This is my 2024. If that does not look like I find a sugar daddy, I don't know what does.
That one was funny.
Oh, yeah. Look at me. Oh, great year. I don't know why we're 12 though. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
12 days of Christmas. 12 past birthdays.
Oh, I saw one video and it was like, you know how you're like, oh, call your representative so they don't pass this bill, right? And so I was like, call your representative, but no, I need to ban TikTok. So the person that answered the phone was like, oh, we don't want to ban TikTok, we just want to buy it. Because she was like, oh, I don't want you guys to ban TikTok because it's, you know, censored, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, we don't want to ban TikTok, we just want them to sell it to American, like, companies, right? And they're like, but then you can choose what goes through, and we probably only see American content, which is still censored. And that video was bad. I also think it's funny because no way they're selling it. TikTok is way too popular. I forgot how much it was, but we don't even make up like 50% of people on it. It's like way less than 50%. I want to say 10, but I'm not sure. I think it was more. And I keep seeing people. I got on emo TikTok today. It's like, part of me wants TikTok to get banned because I want to go back to where we knew how to talk to people and people actually had hobbies.
When in human history have we ever done that? TikTok is my hobby.
Real hobbies. TikTok is
Exactly. TikTok Reels.
Aren't real. TikTok.
I know. It's Instagram Reels, but I just wanted to put the wordplay.
Football luchas.
I like saw that. I was like, oh, I didn't want to see
Streamers in
that. And
wrestling.
it's like, I kind of want TikTok
Just
to go
because
into that.
football. Yeah, I can see that.
No, that's me.
Oops.
I won't fully TikTok because at least
I mean, I get that. You know? 100% get that.
But I'd rather be watching TikTok.
Besides, if I mean, just because TikTok goes away doesn't mean that we're gonna do those other things.
Hey, Titus, what's going on? You know, just trying to keep it all together while getting over whatever the heck my my kid decided to give me.
What happened?
Baby got him sick.
Baby got. I was feeling horrible today.
I'm sorry.
I do.
Have you seen those other two podcasts? And the guy, like the two,
How are you doing?
and they're like
Finish some turtle pieces. Yeah, I gotta do that too.
something like that. And the two people who are people always say are like Schmidt and Nate Coded. You know those?
Yeah, I know that guy.
So have you seen the one where the shorter one was all like, just so you know, I'm not gay, but you're not my type. And then the other guy was like, yeah, you're not my type either. And then the first guy gets really offended and says, why aren't you my type? Like, and tries to like explain why he should be the other guy's type. And the guy's like, I don't know why you care. And then he's like, I want you to want me. And then they just break out into song and say, I want you to want me. I need. They're so crazy. It's so funny. Let me see if we can find it. This is your chance to win $250,000 scholarship. You love science and math? Enter the 2024 Breakthrough Junior Challenge.
So I can read some of these new scopes.
No, thank you.
Print them on individual colors. Have the film for all four now. Nice. If you're looking for thank you.
Would you rather fight 7 electric eels or 7 gorillas?
Wait.
Electric eels.
I was like, put them in a bucket and throw them on the lake. And just walk away. A gorilla can swim.
Can they?
Probably better than I can.
It's funny.
Moose can swim. I'm not on Zookeeper TikTok anymore.
This is not the right one. Hate being locked up. Let's go basement backyard. My Duolingo is still making an ugly face. It makes me mad.
The pens you're recommending? Yeah, good. Yeah, I saw your post and you're like, I'm used to things with more weight. I understand that, but they're just so good. I get over that fact. I'm just like, you know what? They feel a little light and plasticky, but these are really good. Ink holds up. It's just
Someone says it, but I don't know.
just one of those ones where I'm like, you know what? This is good though. This is good.
Sorry, I didn't know they swore.
I really do believe that they're the same person. They look the same.
So weird. Just
That the
big
bird
ass
guy?
like-
Is that the okay?
This looks like the crazy one.
Right. I was like, is that the
I
bird guy?
wears two different types of socks.
Bruh.
One for
Bruh,
the weekend
bruh,
and one for
bruh.
the week.
Oh,
Bruh.
that was
Bruh.
gross.
That was so gross. Bruh.
I saw him tell a story of how he accidentally kissed somebody on a basketball game.
Let me see it happening.
And apparently it was a very big game against a rival school. And the theater was super packed. And he said
Why are they playing basketball in the theater?
I don't know. It's horrible. I know, stadium, I'm tired.
They don't play in stadiums even normally.
Where am I
Even
playing?
even
What's
when
it called?
even when they
Oh,
even
yeah.
when they do, it's still not called that. It's just the auditorium. Just the stadium.
But
New Jersey.
according to the story, all the people were standing very close together, like in a line or something. Like the rival team on the left and the normal team on the right. And the person in front of him just happened to turn at the right time and kiss each other. And then everyone was like, oh my god, I can't believe that. Peyton's the black guy, right?
Yep.
He has the craziest story.
He does have the
He
craziest
has to
story.
be AI generated. Like, the stuff he says doesn't even make sense half the time. It's like someone pretending to be relatable.
And I swear to God, I think Cam somewhere in the world right now goes, that's a vibe.
No, it has to be AI generated, is what was said. That's a good one.
It's just... Have you ever seen Peyton? What's his name? Like Cam?
Cam?
The white guy?
Cam?
Cam?
For
And
short for Cameron.
Cam's girlfriend? And he reads the math problems, and they do the math problems. They are so bad at math. It's so funny.
Nope, never seen that.
I hate the riddle word problems. Like the ones that aren't really math. They're math word problems. Like it really, the questions that they're asking, the correct answer would actually be not enough given information. And those ones make me mad. Because I'm like, there's really not a right answer because you really didn't explain it well enough.
I made chili. I don't.
I do.
I'm sorry.
The problem is I do, but she doesn't actually give me enough time to do what I want to do. But you can't give me an art project and then be like, this is good enough. Like, either it's an art
She
project,
buries it.
it's like, either it's an art project or it's not an art project.
Well, why don't you just have her request you for homeroom and
I did,
just
that's what I'm doing.
go spend more time coloring?
I hope that most of the classes are done so she doesn't have to, like, present tomorrow. Hopefully I'll feel better. I don't know, but it's me we're talking about.
MacBook and just do grayscale with a pop of color? I mean, it definitely works for him. Freddie Williams.
My Freddie?
Yup.
I miss Freddie.
Yep, me too.
I miss Kiki too. Oh look, it's Shogun's up. I want to be their neighbors.
I mean, we can move out there. I think maybe, possibly, or they have to move here. Is that what you want?
No, neither of those sound great.
No, they don't.
But if I could be their neighbor anyway, that'd be fun.
I'm sorry that neither of those sound good.
Well, I don't want to move there, and they don't want to move here.
It's true. I'm sure they're pretty comfortable where they're at. And they did just move. We should probably save that. Yeah, no, I made a mistake. Oh, it's only 9:30. Nice. It's only 9:30. Okay, I love you. I'll miss you. Thanks for being one of the few people to be here.
I'm just trying to be like Ty.
Man, we're all trying to be like Ty.
I know, right? Oh, you didn't change your toys yet.
I did not. No time.
So why should present?
Huh? I'm trying to finish this page. That's what's happening for the present.
Thank you for my Pepsi today.
You're welcome.
I hit the tie.
Bye.
Bye. Good.
I'll try. Thank you.
I downloaded this app the other day called LingQ, and it's supposed to be comprehensible input for language learners. And they have like, pretty much they have all the languages that this has.
Okay.
But the problem is, so they're supposed to do like listening and reading stuff, right? Obviously, but some of them are so boring. That's the problem. That's why I don't watch anybody or read anything. Because the one show that I did find, Dark, on Netflix, that's in German,
Mm-hmm.
it's too above me. Like I don't understand what's going. Like I
Right.
have to think too hard, so like I can't watch the show, right?
Okay.
So I can't.
And
do
you're
that.
trying to watch the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can't do that one because it's above me.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like the only show I know, like that's in German that I
Right.
could easily access. Because I do want to try and like consume more content, because that would help.
Going to YouTube.de.
Yeah.
German YouTube.
It's always funny when my YouTube gets confused, because pretty much the only thing my YouTube knows about me now is I like karaoke. I want to learn the guitar, and I want to learn a new language. Those are like all the videos I get.
YouTube believes that I only want to listen to music. And it just gives me a whole bunch of stuff for music.
YouTube
It's like,
gave me a playlist the other day, and it was Maddie B Raps.
oh, nice.
That is how long it's been since I've listened to a song on YouTube.
That's bad.
But it's always funny when my YouTube gets confused of what language I actually know. And it'll give me videos on how to learn English
Nice.
and other languages.
Nice.
And I'm like, oh, I know English. I don't know what you're saying to teach me English because I don't speak this language.
I don't speak this.
And it's always some really weird language. Like, I've gotten one or two in Spanish, which, you know, I know a little Spanish.
Mhm.
But, like, it gets really bad. Like, it'll give me, like, Mandarin. It'll give me, like, French. I was like, I don't know French. I don't even know how to count in French. I don't even know how to say good day. I only know Je m'appelle Tyler. And I don't even know how to say it the right way.
Wheat.
Yeah, oui.
Wheat. That's what you'll get from me. Wheat.
Yeah, and obviously baguette.
Baguette. Croissant.
I don't ever say that right.
I don't think many people say it right.
I always like a couple weeks ago, most of my For You page was just like French slander. It's like, if you want to go to France, don't speak the language, they'll be mad at you. But also, know the language or else they'll be mad at you.
Yep.
Pretty much, if you don't want people to be mad at you, don't go to
Don't
France.
go to France. I mean, it's sad, but it's true.
No, I know. I didn't know they were so rude. They're
Yep.
kind of mean over there.
Yep. I had a French student once, and they know.
Yeah.
They know, because they'll be, it's like, that fool cut in front of the entire, like, he was part of the studio for a while, right? And so we were at a convention, but he was late.
Yeah.
And it was like he had to get in. Yep, Stefan. And he rolls in, and we're like, dude, how'd you get in? How'd you get in so quickly? Because you just told us, and we know that the line is like out the door. He's like, oh, I just walked all the way up to the front and walked in the door, and then acted like I don't speak English. He's like, what were they gonna do? I was French. I was like, and then he got in, and that was it. He walked right by everybody. Nobody said a word to him. Not, hey man, you can't cut. It's like, he just walked in. I was like, I'm French. What are they gonna do? That was his thing. He's like, I'm French. What were they gonna say to me? I was like, you can't. He was like, whatever. I'm like, okay.
That's crazy.
And I'm sure he's like, whatever. I'm like, wow. Well then. Do 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 do. I mean, Stefan really knew. He did. He did.
I'm just French.
He's like, what are they gonna do? I'm French. What are they gonna do to me? It's like nothing, I guess. Like, they're not gonna do a thing to you, Stefan. Not a thing.
Yeah, maybe you should learn French.
I don't look French, so I can't. Oh, although I mean, I guess that's not fair. I'm sure if I started just rattling off French, they'd be like, "Oh, that's some French dude." Because you know we've seen Black French, so it's not like that would be so uncommon. It's for as many Americans that have stayed over in the States and had biracial children and all that stuff over there are a lot of Black Germans now, right? And yet, still, you go over there, like, when I walk into the restaurant with you, right, they'll talk to you first.
That's great.
Maybe not if you do something with your hair. Like if it was cut by then, or you pulled it back or something, they'll talk to you first. They'll talk to you in German, and they'll just look at me like I'm just some dumb American. Because when I went with your mom, we went out to the restaurant, and every single time we'd sit down, and the person would come, and they would introduce themselves and talk to your mom, and not me, and she would just look at them and go. And then I'd have to go, oh, you got to talk to me. She doesn't understand you. And they're like, oh. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. I speak German. I'm like, what? And then they're always so impressed. Like, oh my goodness. Ein Bayer. I'm like, yeah. Yeah. I mean, even some of my dad's friends and stuff, I got invited over, like, oh, you should come over. Because my dad got invited over to have a beer, right? And then, so I'm over there with them, and one of the person's friends came over, right? So the person that we were at, one of their friends came over, and they're like I had no idea how I was gonna talk to him. Like I was like, I know George, like I knew him, but I had no idea how. And then he opened his mouth, and he was just 100% Bavarian. Hey, yeah, what can I say? It's still funny to this day. 20 years later, it's still just like, come on, guys. He always delivered, so it wasn't like the comments. Well, yeah, no, he was great. He was fantastic at what he was doing. But still, I mean, if you just spoke German, people would be equally confused. That's true too.
Be angry too. I'm sure you tap into the angry German.
So, at one point when I was streaming down,
why does your shirt keep coming up? Well, why?
Yep. Nope. There's a whole nother roll downstairs. What?
Yeah, but
it
then
is
you
hot.
keep putting it back on, and that's why you keep getting confused, because you'll just have your shirt off and then it'll be on.
What's up, AG? How's it going, AG? What you up to? But there was a time where I would get up in the morning. I wasn't going to the gym. And I would get up in the morning, and I would, because it was, at that point it was European time. Like I'd be up at 5 in the morning, and I would go downstairs and I would start streaming, right? And I was like, I will only speak German in this. That didn't hold, because most people, there's still so many Americans that came on at 5 in the morning. They were just ready to go, and it's like, so I had to always ask. I'm like, German, English. Oh, English. But I did get some Germans that came in, which was fun.
No, I used to watch this. I would never watch them at the time because I was sleeping. But I would turn them on, and then I'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna turn them on. It's like, no, I don't understand.
It's like, I don't understand this. I don't like it.
No, but I remember we were doing it was weird. Just one day we decided to do just some random stream, like no one even joined you or nothing. We just did some weird random stream in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
And some of your German people came on. You're like, I don't know whether you're talking in German. I remember the guy told me to try some sort of cake, and so I looked it up and I was like, oh, I can't eat this cake.
It's like, this would kill me.
Somehow we were talking about desserts. It's like, yeah, what do we do with this? I was like, oh, can't eat that.
Can't eat that. That's death. Control S that.
You know, I learned this year that apparently every year my school does like this big test, and you can you have to sign up for it. You can sign up for whatever language or languages you want, and you can just prove that you're fluent in it. So like you can have like the certification, like, oh, I'm fluent in Spanish, and I'm
Fluent in Spanish, and you can't stop me.
Because then you can put on your like resume. Like obviously you can put it on anyway. Like you could obviously put your fluent in German. But, like they could get like the translator boost because there's like proven that they're fluent in it.
Doing Audible for the 13-hour stream, 12-hour, and Audible. What do you mean? And why are you doing a 12-hour stream? Those are brutal. I was like, been there, done that, brutal. Oops. You know what? Just gonna put this up here. We're not even gonna play around with this. We're just gonna. What?
Said get more with Super Duolingo.
Super Duolingo?
Yeah.
Okay. Memorial Day Classic. Ah. Instead of throwing a big stakes tournament in May, it's like annual engagement Memorial Day Classic. Oh, okay. Maybe I should do something in May. It's my birthday. But see, my birthday is literally on Memorial Day, so that just it really doesn't help. It's like nobody's there anyway. It's like nobody cares. Hmm? No. I don't. Well, I mean, like I said, it's my birthday, so.
No, but like, is like, what do you do?
I don't do any. I just said that. I don't do anything on Memorial Day except my birthday.
What other, traditions?
Barbecue. Normally, that's what you do. You barbecue.
Oh my chat.
That good, huh?
I'm not very good at cyber.
Conversion will be crazy. It's gonna be insane. Nice. His Memorial Day Classic. He's gonna. I don't know. Some type of tournament.
Yeah.
No. I don't think he can win his own tournament. my letter, lead. I don't even know why I do these buildings. It was just stupid wrong.
I think I have the default notifications. So I haven't had notifications turned on since like school started last year.
So, AG, can you participate in your own tournament? Inquiring minds want to know. Nope, I'm hosting. So there you go. The answer is no. Oops. It's like, oops. These are all red. Those are all red. There's a red top here. This is red. Was it though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 951 out of 1,000.
That's pretty good. What was it for?
3 stars is pretty perfect. Duolingo.
Oh.
Duolingo.
For your music? It's like, for your music. For your music.
And it's bad because I randomly decided I should skip lessons, right? So I skipped like 10 units because I knew how to do the stuff that I knew that at second. And so now I'm going back and doing all the songs that I missed that I'm really bad at second.
You're funny. Wrong way. The Loch Ness Monster. Because that's new, and I think that's it. Or Eternity's. It's new to me.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I do believe I've written everything else. You know, I can't necessarily say. I think so.
I think you did too.
Yeah. Oh, well, if Butch wrote it, then I wrote it. You know, we kind of wrote things together.
Yeah, that knows.
Our training as we speak. How many people do you think you're going to have participating in your tournament? Tekken 7 bowling, once again. Tekken 7 bowling? How does that work?
The thing that makes this super hard is because there's different notes on my thing. They keep switching where the notes are. So like if you have to go and reach a lower note, it'll move the whole keyboard forward, cut off some notes so we can put those notes in there. If it gets higher notes, it'll cut off the lower notes. So like I know where the notes are, but like they've moved.
Right.
And so it's super frustrating because I'm like, hey, this isn't fair.
I end up picking another participant. Nice. They're thinking about 3 people who are going to participate in their super tournament. I mean, people still, and that's, you know, you gotta commit, and that's during. Yeah. Oh man, I have a hard time doing a 12-hour stream, and it's my thing. Although the time goes really fast, especially when you're actually doing something. And you're like, huh? He had 8 people last year. And how does Tekken bowling work? Is there an actual Tekken bowling, or is it like the tournament style that you're doing? Oh, I did those wrong, did I? Oh, okay. It's alright, we will fix them momentarily. Yes, we will. Don't shake your head. It's not correct. It's a mini game within the game. Oh. Okay.
What's the game?
Tekken 7.
Alright. What are you doing?
You fight each other.
Is it a video game?
It is.
You seen Duolingo on Ice?
Have I seen Duolingo on ice?
With the Duolingo on it.
No. Seen Duolingo on ice? No.
It's like they're April Fool's.
Oh, really? What else? Okay, so that was covered. So that means this. Yeah. I think I just got all the colors. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, I'm coming to get that, right? Oh, those are different colors. Oh. What? No. Oh, okay. I was like, what? No. Surprised it took him this long to realize that you weren't down there.
I'm so. I want my flirting back.
You want your what?
My flirting. I paid for that fair and square all those years ago. And I
Since
ripped it away.
the game is very easy to pick up and play. Okay. Since we're celebrating 400 followers on the channel, we have to make sure the winner gets prize appropriate for the event. Your small detail work is insane. I have issues. Thank you. I don't know why I torture myself with this, but I do. It's like, but I do. Ba-da-da.
You need to file your nails faster. I've never been so good now.
it's not fast enough for you.
Well, they're so long, it keeps like slipping on it.
If I ever remember, we can go to the. I can call the place and be like, hey, I guess we could go call the vet too. And just be like, look, can y'all cut his nose?
And then it comes in, get pissed,
And just be like, but they're leaving apparently.
oh no.
Yeah. I think the building is being snatched up. What does the winner get? An Intuos 3 or 4. Make them do some art. You won 3 marker challenge. Go. Very weird, but okay.
For like eat.
Oh, okay. Well, guess what? I gotta go to school. You like eating?
Yeah.
Well, then shut up.
What would you much rather have with your dog?
I think I can get more work done at work.
Fair enough.
You're giving them $40? Really? Sorry, chat sucks. Oh, it's not $40. You're giving out $400?
Wow.
That's crazy, man.
That's fun.
That's awesome. Crazy, but awesome.
So then I told you to come here. I can't put you in over there.
It's like you stop your lying. No. Oh, okay. I almost lost it. I take my tournaments very seriously. Apparently, man. Apparently. That's awesome. Bet. Look at that. I love saving time. Oh. Okay, so that's where it's supposed to be.
Do you ever read the books? Like these, like,
Nah, sometimes.
I just look at the pictures.
I normally just look at the pictures, but sometimes I read it. Especially when it's like when I think it's something very important to me, right? Like, oh, I wonder what happened here. I will read it. But sometimes all I need is a good story, you know? Make sure everything's copacetic over here before we move on. Good, good. second, 100 for third. Whoa, really? You're giving 400 for first place, 200 for second, and then 100 for third? Jeez.
Business, man. That's crazy.
That's... Wow. Wow. That is impressive, man. Match the occasion. I mean, yeah, I get it, but it was like, nah, I get it, but that's awesome.
Wish you could work on a Disney movie.
Do I want to work on a Disney movie? I would love to. That'd be awesome. I would agree. Whoops. Whoops.
The Mighty Maui is bald.
Really? Had to go over some things, you know? Although I think that he definitely works way better with,
Bro definitely skipped leg day. Oh, he looks so wrong with no hair.
$10.14.
You know what's really weird and something I definitely 100% can agree?
What's that?
Is how they make Maui still look like Maui even when it's like, I don't get how you do that and still make them look like animals, not like those old cat.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those are the creepy ones.
I love those. Those are so funny. Sometimes when I'm really bored, I'll just
That's what I want to celebrate this milestone, man. That's fantastic. And so the people who participated, are they just people you know, or do they have to be followers of the channel? Like, what are the stipulations?
sorry. I have to go. I really need to take shit.
Have fun. Thanks for coming in.
Yes. Oh wait, who's doing this stream so I can come in?
McAG.
AG.
McAG3.
Oh, do you stream on YouTube too? I don't have a Twitch account anymore.
What?
Remember?
Oh, that's right. You lost it. You don't remember how to log in.
No, I don't. At all. That makes me sad. I love TNT Honeycrisp.
Why don't you just switch the password?
I don't know. It didn't work last time. Maybe I can try again. But I know last time I tried and it was just saying Grammy. So I made a new one. It was like Jamba Juice.
But
And I hated that one because it was stupid. I don't remember that. And now whenever I watch Twitch, I saw sign in on Twitch. I'm just on Keyshawn's account.
but okay. Comments from handpicked McAG team of followers and subscribers. Oh, okay. That's cool. Nice.
Let's go to a bed.
Okay. Final stretch here. So we know we got to get some dark colors in here. So we'll do this. I'm going to do this one down here first, because it should be easier. Yes, please.
I don't want my back. It's making me mad.
Let's see.
Is this your watercolor one?
Yeah. I gotta put something in it tomorrow.
So fancy.
I know, it's my stream cup.
The only thing that's sad about it is so tiny. At least so small
Guess.
compared to your hustle cup.
What's that?
So small.
It is so tiny. Yeah, it's very tiny.
Like two of these.
Yeah. Our guest location will be picked by yours truly in a very interesting fashion to participate in the tournament. Nice. And do you know what day you're doing this? Yep. That's what you get for being a success, man. Fulcrum challenge, yeah. I'm gonna be done with this, which means I'll be able to jump on it. Because I know what I want to do, so gotta do that. Gotta make that happen. It was made for. This one would technically be the same thing. Save. Explosions, explosions. That way, and bring something in this way. Like so. Out that way. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Hey G, are you going to Big Lit Con? I don't know if I asked you that. You going to Big Lit Con this weekend? In the Dulles Expo Center? Dulles Expo Center. contrast. Explosion. Actually, we need to see something. I think we'll have to turn that yellow. We have to tone that yellow down just a little bit. Thanks, man. Yellow, I'm gonna drop that down to a little bit of an orange. And I think that's what we'll go with. And then we can come in with a little bit of a glow effect. Make that explosion really pop. Explosion and the after tinders. That's not working. Better. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Oh, perfect. That just flows right into that. Kaboom! Needs more smoke. There. Just make some little graphic shapes there. And this. Boom! How do you feel that you're about to complete Episode 0? I feel great, actually. I'm actually so thoroughly excited that I've already started working on issue 1. Like, but I know I want to do some world building. I need to expand some stuff, but I already have the rough layout for issue 1. Right? So it's like I plan on hitting the ground running. I'm excited. Super excited. And then hopefully to see the Kickstarter do well. Got some alternate covers coming. Great people. So hopefully people will jump on that. Jump with me. Because with issue, like I said, with issue 0, it's really just an introduction to everybody. It's also the past, right? Like everything that's going to come leading up to it, to the first issue. Because honestly, what we're going to do is when the next issue starts, we go to the throne room of the main family, right? It just starts there, and one of the ninjas comes in. He's like, like, Master, we've lost, and we'll say another, like another shrine or temple or something like that, and then he's like, that marks 159 dead, something like that, and he acknowledges the true threat that is, and they're like, nobody knows who this person is, we just know he's the man in black. All we ever see is, there's a stranger, someone comes in, there's a stranger, comes in, and by the time they realize that that's the person, stuff's already dead and exploded and stuff like that, right? And the last one that we know of his whereabouts is here, and so then they send one of the main 8, happens to be the person who actually killed his wife and child, the one who actually cut their throat. So that's like the very first encounter. It's between the families and whatnot, it is the person who actually cut their throat. And so we also establish another threat to the Empire. So it's good. It's gonna be good. Has a role to play. Yeah. And the one thing that I really plan on doing with Ninja Empire is I don't want to drag it out, like I want it to be an ongoing series, but the ongoingness will happen because people have died, people are moving on, that kind of stuff, not, oh, it's Spider-Man still, and oh, it's still Spider-Man, just they let Doc Ock out of jail, oh no. We don't want that. And yes, people will die. And no, they will not come back. Well, they won't come back as the regular selves, right? We have people who practice necromancy, so if you do see someone come back, it's not a good thing. Walking Dead but ninjas? I mean, yeah, but not really. Like, he might, I mean, I guess, but it would be more like bringing back skeletons. Very rarely is it like, oh, we know this person. But it could be. That might be a fun arc at one point. Like someone who's really challenging the Empire. It's not even like one of our main people. It's just a ninja who practices necromancy, and he just starts this this war of undead ninja. The main characters being killed off. Yeah. But there will be a puppet master, so. It'll be the fun part. I don't know. I think there's plenty of stories to tell in this world. Not to mention, like, you can have this ongoing story happening and go to different regions as how it affects different places and how different people are dealing with the situation and stuff like that. So. Which also will allow itself to really lend itself to the RPG game that I'm going to be making. You know, so it's like, oh, we can go here and we can go there. So. Oh, he's coming. Oh, don't you worry. He's too much of a fan favorite to not come. But that's one of those. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's one of those. We find out about his story, and then he plays an important part, right? Like, he at one point he would befriend probably either Sunny or the Black Dragon, right? And so then it's like, oh wait, these people need help, that kind of thing. So we got all the players who are going to come in, but yeah, he's definitely he has not been forgotten. Too many people like him. Here we go. There's the explosion. And what's that? What did you say? What did you say? We've finished. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're gonna put one more layer up here. We're gonna add this. Then we're going to make this a screen. And then we're gonna go to brush. This one, drop the opacity down. Drop this down. All right. We're gonna come in. Further. Oh, you know what? Maybe we'll make a little orange. And a little bit of, throw a little bit of orange in there. Hey, how was your shower?
It's good.
It's good.
I was enjoying my hot steamy shower. And then I realized, oh, a lot of time has passed. I should probably actually brush out my hair, get out the shower, cut my stupid toenails. Congratulations, you received 100 messages today.
That's surprising, considering how blisteringly quiet it was.
Surprise.
And because of that, right, we need some orange here. Right, because it's catching some of that explosion light. Here too. Then we're gonna come here. We're gonna go down to or not. Where's my smoke? Okay, I guess we'll just take this one for right now. And then we're gonna come in. Oh, we can't put it over the black. Wait, what? No. Nope, that's too much. Although,
Only because I was playing Magic earlier, I was testing a new deck I made.
what?
I was reading Champ.
Oh,
I've never played Magic.
Magic's fun. What's up, Gravitas? I'm gonna put some, right, little, not many, just some some heat, shadows. And some around the edges, like so. Nice.
I actually did my homework today for once. On time.
On time.
Instead of like the day before, like the night before. 30 minutes before I have to go to bed. What homework are you doing? Like for what class?
Yeah. What homework are you doing? I'm gonna ask it a little louder. That's all.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's like, what homework you working on, Gravitas?
Homework for my breakout class. In German, we're doing like opinions. So he posted like 5 questions, and I was like, "Oh, do you agree or disagree with this?" And one of them was like, "I have too much homework and not enough time," and I made sure to say, for me personally, programming, assignment involving anagrams.
Ugh.
Programming seems hard.
Yep. Then we're gonna come back down here. And some of those heat signatures down here. Are you pressuring me, child?
Was Miss Ebony here?
No.
Exactly. Someone's got to do the job.
Are you pressuring me, child?
Yeah.
You need me to send you to bed?
I have 1 minute too.
Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No. I don't know what happened to my cuticle on this finger. It's like obliterated. Look, it's only right there.
Oh,
What did I do?
that's a good question.
Did you ever do a programming class?
No.
Well, what you did? You said it was hard. Don't ask me how I did it. I just did it. It was hard.
Good. I know. But look, the smoke didn't work the way I wanted it to, so you can give me a second.
I think because it's a special stream, final stream. Well, not final stream, but you can have a couple extra minutes.
I need, oops. Like, I just need a little bit.
Just a little bit, guys. Stop pressuring me.
Congratulations on that for 0. I'm gonna start making my way back home. Alright, cool. Thank you. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Like I said, I just need to get these little billows here because I want to make sure that it still feels like it's on fire. That's all. And then we will be done. Like, it's done. I can show you what the final page looks like. Not even what it's going to look like, but it is done.
And then you can do watercolor Wednesday.
And then apparently I can do Watercolor Wednesday. Something that Tyler has been yelling about for a very long time.
Yeah, so you can do watercolor, and then like the people who do watercolor, they can be like, "Oh, bro, maybe you should try this."
Like, bro, that's not.
It's like, here's a tip. We didn't have to do it like off screen, but you could like start one, like
Right.
have a pre-sketched out one. Okay, guys, for the first, I don't know how long it usually takes you. I'm gonna say an hour. And like first hour, let's try some watercolor.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Zone tight.
Because then you'll at least be doing one once a week,
Well, I was doing like 2 or 3 of them a week.
Yeah, but like once you get busy,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I know I'm gonna do at least one a week.
Let's see what it looks like.
Because the more the better.
Oh, look at that explosion though. Boom. What?
My toes are so fat. I never go around barefoot anymore.
See, I think I just need to build it up from the bottom up. I'm having problems with the smoke. Sorry, guys. Okay. But I think I know, like, I have a good idea of how I want it to look, so.
You lift one eyebrow.
No. Oh, that's better. That's better.
You found it. I found the answer to all your problems.
I think so. A little bit here, just a little bit. Bam, bam, bam. All right. But, look, boom. Look at that explosion, though. Like,
Oh yeah.
ah. All right, y'all. We was able to get her done. Look at that. I love it. I'm trying to figure out why that's so much lighter. No, it's not.
You know, like when we come back on Thursday, is it gonna count as skipping Wednesday?
Don't know. Nice. What? Enrique? What? How's it going, man? Thank you. You snuck in right at the end, didn't you? How's it going, man? Whew, that is. Sorry I came late. No worries, man. Thanks for coming at all. Hey, I messaged you a while back. I know you're busy and all, but I think we should be talking more. I don't want the radio silence between us. So I'm gonna keep reaching back out. I've been meaning to call back. Okay. It's like I'm gonna keep bugging you. So, but yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for coming out, catching the last page. All that I have to do now is letter. All I gotta do is letter it up. That's it. The bad boy is done. Although, oops. I'm trying to figure out why this one. I think I'm gonna have to take one thing of all the paper again, and then just. It's a real easy fix, but because I see that this one is darker than this one, and so I'm gonna take one. I'm pretty sure I took one page. Maybe I rotated one, and so it's darker. But I'm gonna take one page and then just go through all the pages and do my paper thing over it. But this is the way that retro page is gonna look. But then I've got none. This is it. This is the last page. This is the last page. Oh, I better save it. I better save it. Yeah. So I'm hoping to get the Kickstarter. Done. I want to get it going in May. I figure my birthday month would be a really good time to do the Kickstarter. So I've got the big thing that I'm doing. So I did most of this digitally. I did half of it digitally because I started realizing that I was pretty much drawing it 3 times, and that's just stupid. So because I would red pencil it, then I would pencil it, then I would ink it, and after doing it digitally, I can do my red scribbles, and then my pencil becomes my ink, right? Like I just ink it, and it just gets done so much faster. So one of the things I'm going to do is I have 20 pages. I'm going to put those 20 pages up as things that could be picked up. Yeah, it's too much. Yeah, I know. But it was fun. I liked the process. Yeah, I was getting burnt. Like, I got up to page 20 or 21. I got up to page 21, and then I was like, man, I should be done, right? Because a regular issue would be 22 pages, and I know I still had like another half to go. But I was like, oh, I could be done by now. And I think that's when it sucked it out of me, was right then I realized I can't keep penciling and inking the way that I'm doing. So I needed to literally just pick up digital. And so I think one of the things that I want to do is, because I want to go to single issues from here on out. And out of the 22 to 24 pages that I'm going to do, I'll probably do 5 traditionally, just so that I have something for the Kickstarter every time, you know? And then it's like, hey, you can get these traditional pages, these 5 traditional pages. So I'm looking to do that. But the Kickstarter, I've got some really cool stuff going. I actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 alternate covers from different people, and then I have one more coming that's gonna be like a stretch goal. So I even got alternate covers and stuff. Like it's gonna be fun. I got stickers. I plan on, one of the stretch goals will be a sketchbook, like an added 8 pages to the book, so in the back of the book. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. And if you ever gave me that ninja you promised, I would have asked you if I could use that for a cover too, because your art is just amazing, and it would have been awesome to have as a cover too. Feels like you breezed through this. It sure as heck doesn't feel like I breezed through it. I can tell you that it feels like it's been hurting like for a while. But I mean, thinking about you want to know what's really bad? So not only did I realize that I was penciling and inking, it's like I haven't penciled and inked and taking forever to do, like red pencil to ink, then I would color it, right? But I was coloring it, and then I saw like this texture, and I was like, oh, you know what? It'd be really cool if I could make it look like it's on this old paper, and it's got that, a little bit of an old-timey look to it. But so I went and I did a test page. Let's see if I can show you real quick. So I did this. Is it this one? Yeah. So I did this. Right? I did this, and it's all, it's all colored up, real Avatar style, right? And I liked it. And then I did that. where it just faded colors, looked a little bit different, all flats and stuff like that. And I showed Hernandez, because I was like, yeah, what do you think? Like, how would this be different? I'm like, it looks like, I like this old timey look. It'd be cool to do that as a thing. And he was like, look, they both look fine, but if you do the old school one, it's gonna look different, right? That's gonna really stand out. So with that said, I was like, oh man, he's not wrong. I then had to redo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pages. Enrique's on. I'm gonna say goodbye in just a second. Oh. But I had to come back and redo 10 pages. It is. I don't want to get you in trouble. It's all good. I also think the lighter values are going to print better. Yeah. Well, I have printed them. I printed them in the other style, and it prints just fine. It looks like Avatar. I mean, to be honest. So. Yep. But it's just, looking at that, and so I had to go back. So it's been taking a while because penciling slow. Then I colored up 10. I had 10 pages done, and then I went back and was like, oh, let me fix this up, because I mean, look at this page. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's like this one. Well, that one's got a lot of, and the paper texture was different, but look at that one. That I did 10 pages like this. Right, so so yeah, but like I said, it prints out just fine. So, but what's gonna happen? So what's gonna happen is these pages. Whoops, no, we don't need that. These pages are in the past, right? And so anytime I do a flashback in the upcoming pages, they'll all be like this. But in current day, they'll be like this, just with a different paper background. But they'll all be like this, nice and, colored. And I like the bright colors, color shapes and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that it'll be cool. All right, anytime there's a flashback, it'll go back to this kind of style, and that way it'll be very distinct on when there's a flashback and when there's not. Oh, Miss Ebony came in. Wait, where are my people at? Oh, Miss Ebony came in at the very end, throwing up a battle royale. I guess we'll wait for this battle royale to be over, and then I have to say good night to you all. But come on, Broly, don't just stand there, go. You beat up here. I'm gonna be the first one to go. Oh no, I wasn't. You're going late, I know. No, I got blowed up. Skip. Congratulations, Skip. you were here from the beginning, so we can't even say that it's rigged. We will give that one to you. Died. Yeah, so thank you all so very much for coming and hanging out today. We did it. We finished the last page. Right? Last page. Graphic novel's done. Art is done. But I'll be throwing on the letters. I don't think you guys really want to see any of that. So I'll be lettering it over the next week or so that it can be completely done. But that's the final page. That's it. We are done with the art. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get this book in hand. So once again, thank you all so very, very much. Oh, thank you. What is that? Gifting. Star. Thank you so very much for that gifted sub, Skip. That's amazing. Thank you so very much. Starface, you are now subscribed. You are one of the newest members. But thank you so very much. You guys are awesome. We will be back doing like character design, definitely world building's coming up. Like we're gonna be doing world building because I want to build out a lot more of the cities and stuff and the people that are in it. So, but yeah, definitely come back Monday, Wednesday, Sunday. You guys are awesome. Thank you so very much. And as we say goodbye and closing the chapter on the art of issue 0, remember, born a ninja, die a ninja. And I will see you guys on Wednesday.
The Ninja Empire is supreme, dominant, and unstoppable. Our ninja spirit is fueled by fire and driven by razor-sharp determination. When we take on a mission, we must succeed or die. Our style is unique and deadly, and no one wants to suffer the wrath of the Ninja Empire.